Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time watching, my name's Brian. We got the Datsun 280Z project going on right here. I'm going to be swapping in this 2JZ into it. But first, we have to do this rust repair. I have a couple things that we need to remove from the car before we're 100% done. Now that we got the car up on the rotisserie, it's really time to get started with the rust repair. I want to get these last few things out. The sunroof, a little bit of interior bits are still in here, and get the windshield out, which I'm a bit nervous about, but I think it needs to be done. Got a couple clips that I had recorded previously of some stuff that got removed. I'm going to go ahead and stick that here right now, and then we will come back and start getting this other remaining stuff off. So something neat that I learned about the other day is these windows actually just pop right out. There obviously is a seal around them, but it's not attached to the car like you would on a modern vehicle. It's just basically there's 4 screws in behind here, and this piece just pops right out. See? Pops right out. I don't know if anybody noticed yesterday, but burnt my sweatshirt. I wasn't recording when it happened, but grinding over there, or actually I was cutting cutting with my grinder with a cutoff disc. Wasn't paying attention to where the sparks were going. Caught my sweatshirt completely on fire, so that's a bit unfortunate. All right, we're gonna start at the rear. Looks like all I have to do, disconnect my brake line right there. 2 bolts or nuts on what they call the mustache bar right here. A couple bolts right here and right here. And then the top mount for the shocks. We got 4 bolts up here that bolt the front of the rear subframe to the body of the car. They're 14mm heads. And I just remembered something. I gotta disconnect the EBrake cables, which doesn't look too bad. They're right here. Easiest way would be just pop this cotter pin out, pop this clip off, and it'll flop right out of the way. Cable doesn't want to pop out through the slot, so I think there's a couple bolts in there. I bolt the bracket to the, well, I guess technically it's part of the spindle. It'll come right off if we do that. There we go. Now I'll go repeat that on the other side. I did find there's one more bracket right here. Right there that I gotta disconnect. Also gotta disconnect the sway bar right here. So the shocks are disconnected. I believe all we have left is these 2 nuts right here, and everything should fall out. Ready? All right, try lowering it down. Hold on. Alright, on the front we're going to take the splash guard off. We got 2 nuts on each side to get the cross member off. This nut back here, and these sway bar mounts right there. This should be pretty quick. Alright, gonna pop this EBrake off. I do have the heat running today. Apologize if the noise of that is too annoying, but we finally hit winter temperatures here in Maine, so it's pretty chilly in the garage, especially where it's not insulated. But hopefully it's not too annoying. We're gonna start popping this stuff off in here. Gotta take the sun visor out. I already took the other one out previously, and those screws are rusty. All these screws here for the sunroof mount are all look like they've had moisture in them. They're all corroded and rusted. The headliner does not look like it's in the best shape. It's cracked over there. That could just be from age, but I have a feeling that this sunroof is what caused most of the water to get into this car, if not all of it. So I want to get that off there and confirm that, but I really think that's going to be our culprit. No matter what, that sunroof is coming out. I do not want that in here. And I actually broke one of the screws on the other sun visor mount. I really don't think they'd be that rusty unless they had water getting in, sitting on them. And the only way for that to happen is for that sunroof to be leaking. All right, check this out. This is what my roof looks like underneath that sunroof. Look at all that rust all around it. You can see a decent amount right there. It's actually scaly. All in there, all the way around that, where that seal was for the sunroof. And if that sunroof weren't in here, this car would have been just about mint. I guarantee 90% of the water that got in this car came from this sunroof. Most of it would have just dripped down, got right on the floor, through those screw holes or something. Some of it ran down, down here and probably down the A-pillar somewhere, dripped out. Either way, I think that's where a lot of my water came into this car and ruined this floor. So that's a shame, because that sunroof is ugly. I don't understand why people bought them with them on, or why the dealers put them on back in the 70s, but people liked them, I guess. But I really wish that they hadn't done that, because now I have to find a roof to weld back in here, because I am not running that sunroof, or any sunroof, for looks, because I just think they look terrible, and for worrying about water getting in the future. But at least we know what we have to work with now. All right, next project. We're gonna remove this chrome drip rail right here. It looks like it's just press fit on to a lip on the body. So I don't want to ruin it. I don't know if I'm gonna put it back, but I don't want to ruin it still. So look up a video. It looks like what you do is you start right here at this corner with something in behind here. I'm gonna start with this plastic trim remover tool again, and just start tapping it out, working it out from here. Probably work my way down this way and then work my way towards the back. Yeah, it's not working. Let's try a screwdriver. There's a little lip in behind here. That is not working. Here we go. The back's already, well, it's already kind of mangled, to be honest. Somebody must have messed with this before. It's a bit bent, but it's harsh. Well, it's starting to come off, so I'm going to start back here and work my way forward. Not like how this is coming out. Oh, there we go. It actually just popped up. It's like there's like an L shape to the piece of the body on the car. That'd be why that wouldn't want to come off. Let's try down here. It's got an L shape on it. It actually presses down. Yeah, that works good. So use a hammer hitting from the bottom, just light taps. You wouldn't want a steel hammer, metal hammer, something rubber, plastic. Brass hammer would work. Yeah, way easier than I expected. I'll go do the other side real quick. And I'm going to pop this Z trim piece off and hopefully not break it. I believe it just get your tool behind it again and it pops out, hopefully. Oh yeah. Super easy. Oh, and this is actually, I figured this was plastic. It's not, it's metal. Pop our door striker off, it's just 2 big screws. This little rubber bumper here for the door, it's just pops in, so just work it carefully with your removal tool. You should be able to get it out without breaking those little nubs off right there. Alright, I just popped the door sensor switch out, the door switch. This basically works like that rubber bumper back there. Just pop that out, and then the sensor itself, or the switch itself, you just pry out just like that. I just pulled the seal off back here on the hatch. I found a little bit more rust right up there. Doesn't look like it'll be too bad. It's all solid still, so should be able to fix that pretty well. I forgot that we do need to replace this hatch slam section. That's a common spot for them to rust. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you come back to the next one.